Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentine.
And Batistuta! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Shevchenko, and it's Messi. A probing pass. He has a look up. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And claimed it back swiftly. Trossard. Looking for options for movement. And this is Drogba. Shot could be on. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vardiol. And João Palhinha. Rijkaard with a definite foul there. Alexander-Arnold. João Palhinha. Trossard. Tries to pass it through, and it's made its way to him. That's the throw. Cafu does well to get it back. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Zanetti. And here's Batistuta. Now this could be a shot at goal! That has been knocked clear. And this is Shevchenko. Camavinga.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that looks a cracking ball. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Messi. Serginho. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Drogba. Nicely weighted ball. Now he's running on Drogba! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Palinha. Now, can they get him away? And that's been won straight back. And he's running through. He's on it. Can he get away? De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Dani Olmo looking to play him in. Palinha. And it's Palinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's lost his man here. Oh, super ball. Robertson to Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. And he was quick to react. And it's Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Big chance! Dani Olmo.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Maldini. Alexander-Arnold. Palinha. De Bruyne. Batistuta. This is a promising build-up. Sabani. Van Dijk. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Drogba! It's hit the upright. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Milan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
The second period is on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Camavinga. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Vardiol. He's in a good position. And the shot! Well taken goal. AC Milan are all square. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Milan restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Verona with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. good take, and he's had a shot! And that's a good finish.
And once more, we are all square. You score, we score. Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Verona dragged themselves back again.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the
tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely passing, lovely move. He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Corner number 2 then. Milan can try it again now. So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And he's quick to return it. And that was very necessary.
That's going in strongly.
And it's João Palhinha. And he's quick to get rid. Milan have reclaimed it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely worked. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. 75 minutes played. Oh, some astute defending there. Spread to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Alexander-Arnold. No, he's not getting past him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Camavinga. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
It's their second corner of the game.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 8.
Zabani gets it away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Zanetti gets over and intercepts, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fernandez. Drogba, he is onto this. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kokchu. He's a sharp little ball here. That's very neat. Kokchu. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Drogba. Over to the right flank. And now the breakaway. Knocks it into space. And this is Drogba. Can he finish? Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now come...
And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you a lot more options. He's at his most comfortable going forward, but he does come in using his strength in one-on-ones, and that change of direction he can deliver too.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now it's Zielinski. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. João Palhinha. Spread to the right. And here's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the shot's on here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, there's a probing ball. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Zabani. João Palhinha. Serginho. It's Camavinga. And it's Serginho. And it's João Palhinha. Great vision. Defending of the desperate variety. Serginho.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Good running, strong and purposeful. It's Camavinga! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Camavinga. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Great chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Berghaus in acres of space out wide. Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. Serginho. And Alexander-Arnold. That's going wide left. Rafael Leao. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Morris ended up in no man's land. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Some resolute defending there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. And now the breakaway. Here's a man in form. This is a promising build-up. Now there's a fine ball. He's picked it, shot at goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was...
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Milan, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. Well, played right into his path. Alexander-Arnold. It's a really well-measured ball. João Palhinha. Zielinski powering forward here. Ferran Torres. It's a pretty loose pass. He'll try from distance! No, he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Guardiola. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Serginho, and it's Drogba! It's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. No way through. And it's Zielinski. And he's quick to return it. Oh, good-looking ball.
The attendance for this match was
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Time and again they are repelled. Alexander-Arnold and João Palhinha. Now it's Drogba. Tries to play it through. Lovely, now then. There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Trossard. Now it's Ferran Torres. João Palhinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rafael Leao. Oh, shooting chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Milan certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Number 15.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Delivers with whip. Cleared without hesitation. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Serginho receives it in a good position here. Shoots! Zabani clears. Persib Bandung are looking to go forward now. Guardiola. Just about up to 75 minutes. Camavinga. And here's Drogba. Drogba, and he's in on goal. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rafael Leao. This looks promising.
Guardiola really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Good ball, good take. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Persib Bandung needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Drogba finds himself offside.
Number 20.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 23, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 17.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Van Nistelrooy.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Berghaus. He's shifting through the gears here. Kane, and he welcomes it in. João Palhinha. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. Now it's Messi. He's through here, and he's lost his man here.
Has been
Oh,
indicated.
important interception. Guardiola. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Drogba. Little pass back. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be... Milan do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Milan must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to... Real chance! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very...
Oh, shooting chance! And one more try! And that's a sharp finish. 2, and we've barely begun here. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Milan are doing... Oh, he's... Decent chance! And a neat finish. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Shevchenko duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Just 1 in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rafael Leao! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Great defending, strong and determined. Vardiol, under an awful lot of pressure. Good ball, good take. Strokes it back. Now there's a fine ball, and Messi! And there's a goal! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan go up by 2 and are looking... Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's definitely not his best. Rafael Leao. Kimmich. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Doué. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Trossard. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Kimmich. Mancini. João Palhinha. Camavinga.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Drogba. He might be in here, and he shoots! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Oh, good climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Zabani cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. Doué receives it in a good position here. Kimmich. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Messi. And they can counter here. Kimmich. And here's the chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's aimed into the middle. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko! Rogers! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Zabani. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Rogers did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. João Palhinha. And he plays one through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's straight offside.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Drogba.
recupero.
Nice physical challenge. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich's cross. And that's the keeper's ball. Look at the space here. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Milan up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough. So right back into the action. Kubo. Nice bit of trickery. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's their second corner of the game. Header comes in! No, not the best of headers. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Doué. That has not gone well. Van Dijk. Now Trossard. He's picked his way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mancini. Threads one in. Good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
And Shevchenko! Milan getting a much welcomed breather here. Guardiol. Now it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. And he's quick to return it. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Sabani. Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. João Palhinha. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Drogba.
Oh, great feet, that.
Oh, he's burst through. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Forced to go back. And it's João Palhinha. Can he get it through? Now, this could be a chance. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.